I mean, that's crazy because, I wouldn't think of myself in the same conversation as Patrick Ewing, at least not yet. So it's definitely a huge honor to get that award and, kind of tie Ewing in that way. But it's still a lot of work to do for us.
Who are some of the guys along the way that have helped you get to this point as a defender?
Oh, man. A lot of people. A lot of people from my high school coach and all my high school teammates, obviously Mac and Coach Lusk, Jalen, Miller, all our defensive coaches we've had throughout the years, and my teammates here doing a great job of just executing the game plans to funnel everything to me so I can get a bunch of blocks. But yeah, there's a lot of people that help me out.
And I think one of the things that Mac and the rest of the East Coast is always going for is your verticality. What is the art of verticality without fouling? How would you describe it?
I think part of it is you got to get in the mindset of trying not to block the shot because a guy comes at the rim as a shot blocker, you just want to go get it and send it into the fourth row. But sometimes you just got to make it a tough shot because I can get a really cool block shot, but I'm also going to foul people 3 times before I get that block shot, or I can just make 5 shots difficult. So I think that's part of it.
You guys head to New York this week for the Big East tournament. I know a year ago you said that was you've accomplished a lot since then, but you're like, that's one of the things that I'm missing. That's what I want to do. What would that mean to cut the Reds down in New York this week?
I mean, that would be awesome. I mean, like I've said before, we've never won Big East regular, or in my time, we've never won Big East regular season or tournament, and that'd be something I'd really, really love to do, to get on top of that mountain and get it done.
What can you do to overcome that?
You know, at the end of the day, when you're going into that tournament, you're playing a bunch of really good teams in 3 days, and it's hard. And it's not like we haven't been good enough in the past years to win. It just hasn't happened. So, you know, I think staying true to what our strengths are as a team this year, our biggest strength, I think, is our togetherness and unity. And staying true to that, is going to give us the best chance. So as long as we do that for the 3 days we're in New York, we'll be fine.
Mac mentioned on Saturday that none of you guys kind of grew up on the East Coast. Like maybe this tournament doesn't have the sentimental value for some people. What would make it so special to be able to win?
I don't know if it has the sentimental value for me, but it has the competitive value for me. I mean, it's a tough tournament to win. So the competitor in me is like, I really, really, really want that win. So, I mean, yeah, I grew up in St. Louis. I watched Mizzou in Illinois growing up, so I didn't watch a ton of Big East, but like, it's a really fun tournament to play in, so it'd be huge to win.
Anything else? You think Mac's going to take another elevator selfie?
Oh yeah, it's grass green. Obviously he's gonna do that.
Thanks,
All right,
man.
thanks guys.
It felt good. It was good to get a freshman of the week. I've been working on that for a little bit now, but no, it's good. Definitely, obviously, those individual awards they're a blessing to get those and to be recognized like that. And it was goals of mine for sure. As the season started, it kind of become I wanted to be on that all freshman team and get those freshman of the week things. But I think the thing I've been most happy about is how we finished senior night with that win and how we finished the regular season. It's been a great week with those couple wins. So very, very happy about that.
What are your expectations going into the Big East tournament?
To win it, yeah, there's always the expectation to win it. That's been our goal as a team and my goal personally as well, just to go out there, work hard, play how we know how to play, and go win the whole thing.
You've been out to MSV, but have the other guys told you about what the tournament's like out there?
Yeah, obviously we got a little glimpse of it with St. John's. They packed that place out, so that was a lot of fun. But it's going to be even more crazy for the tournament, I've heard, and just the environment as a whole. It's going to be a whole nother level, which I'm very excited for.
How important were the last 2 games for you? Because that was a little bit of a shooting slump and caught fire in Belgrade and against Butler too. How big is that for you this time of year to have like that?
Yeah, it's big time to have that momentum going into the tournament and the postseason. And I think, a lot of people, called it a slump. I personally was I was confident through it all. I'm still going to take the same shots, and I know who I am. I know the work I put in to become the shooter I am. So with that, and along with working with Mitch and getting a lot of shots up, and I mean, it's a great feeling when you make shots, so for sure.
Two more for James. What mentorship on the team is helping you prepare yourself for this tournament?
I think mentorship from the players, mainly the seniors. Obviously, they've impacted my life in so many ways. Kalk, Jemiah, Steven, Sammy, they've been huge for my development and helping me, belong on this team since day one. And then same with the coaches from Mac. Every single coach on the staff has really mentored me in a huge way, and it's helping us, get ready for a big run.
Matt, you were in the first game on Saturday, but Matt talks about how the Big East tournament doesn't have the same value in Western School as it does for Georgetown and UConn or a team out east. Does the Big East have any sentimental value to you? Do you remember any games or any teams you watched growing up?
Yeah, growing up, watching Doug a lot, I think, as a kid, and I mean, not really a kid, but when I was younger, and watching him a lot, watching Creighton and all those Big East teams, fight, and there's been a lot of good games that I've been able to watch from that. So it's exciting, being in this league and being able to be a part of the Big East tournament.
Thanks, James.
Thank you.
Thanks, James. I think at Big East Media Day, you said one day Ryan will be looked at as one of the best centers in Big East history. And now he kind of has that hardware in the same center. What's that like to see him get that honor again?
To be right once? Yeah. No, his career's been incredible. And what the numbers that are on a piece of paper and what he's accomplished, pale in comparison to what he's meant to the program outside the numbers. He's ushered us through one of the best eras in Creighton basketball history, and it was built around him. So it's been a heck of a ride for me to be part of it and watch him grow on a daily basis, and nice to see that the other coaches around the league feel about him the way that I do.
What are the traits that separate him from other directors, and how has he developed during his time?
I mean, some of them he had coming in. I think the intelligence part of it, of understanding when to leave your feet, when not to leave your feet. He had some of those naturally, and that's very difficult to teach. Some guys are great shot blockers, but they try to block a shot off their feet every single time. He doesn't do that. He understands when he has to and when he doesn't. And then, his work ethic has been so consistent. He's just continually adding things to his game. He came here at 227 pounds with a 29-inch vertical jump. And this year in June, he was 273 pounds with a 34-inch vertical jump. So, obviously Jeremy Anderson, our strength coach, had a big hand in that. But Ryan's got to do the work, and he's done the work, and he's made himself into one heck of a basketball player.
A couple Big East tournament runner-ups. What do you feel about this team that can finally push you over this hump?
Yeah, I mean, it takes a little good fortune. You have to stay healthy. 3 games in 3 days. If somebody gets sick, they're sick, or you're banged up, that makes it difficult. You got to make shots. That's the reality of it. If you make shots for 3 days, especially us, I think with our ability to protect the rim, I think we can do some things defensively. But you're gonna have to make shots, and obviously we essentially have to win a couple road games. So whether it's Georgetown or DePaul, whoever that ends up being, obviously Georgetown's going to have more fans there, and then it's UConn or Villanova if we're fortunate enough to win, and they're going to have half the building, and then whoever you meet in the finals is going to have a bunch there as well. So it's you've got to go and basically win a couple road games, but it's a great opportunity to kind of prepare ourselves for NCAA tournament play.
How big is the margin between getting to the championship game?
I mean, it's hard to get to the championship game. I mean, let's be honest. And then, like I said, we've played in the championship game several times. One of them was during COVID, with not a lot of people in the stands. But a couple of them have been against Villanova, and one was against Providence. So, again, you're playing a road game. So, you have to make shots. You have to defend. You have to have enough left in your tank. I think our depth is a little better this year than it was last year, which lends itself to being a little fresher, playing 3 games in 3 days.
You actually closed that season strong. How are you feeling first year?
I'm really pleased. If you'd have told me in December I was going to switch him onto Telfor in the Butler game, in the last game of the season, I'd told you you're crazier than John Walker. But that was, he's worked really hard on that part of the game, and staying in a stance, using his length, his rebounding's gotten better, and he's stuck with himself through some tough shooting games. And he's always kept firing, and he plays with a lot of confidence, and it's well deserved for him to be on the all-freshman team.
Two more. Like, I know you guys had the sentimental value. You talked about that a little bit on Saturday. You said you were going to hook it up this week. What it means to New York as a big extended?
Anytime you can do something that's never been done, that's pretty cool, and it's something that these guys can add to the list of things that they've accomplished during their careers and during this season. We just completed one of our best conference seasons in the history of our program with 15 wins. So, that in itself is a heck of an accomplishment. But to be able to go to New York and win a tournament would be awesome for these guys.
Best pizza in New York. Do you have a favorite slice?
Whichever one's in front of me.